my angels. So I am still on my 21 decks of Christmas kick. Somebody sent me 21 mini decks. So excited. Today we're reviewing the Rebel deck, the Oracle. The mini decks don't come with the book. I don't think this one has a book because there's so much on here. I just think that the original deck is bigger than this one. This could be the original when it comes to these avant-garde kind of like wild cards. Here we have frequently asked questions. You can pause the video and read that if you'd like. And then here. And with this deck, I'm going to show you the back and the front because there's writing on both of them. And they're basically oracle cards that you can use with your readings because I do tarot card readings with the Tarot Cheerleader. So I'm going to show you. You can just read it yourself. I'm not going to read it for you. And please feel free to pause because there's a lot of writing on some of these. Oh, and just so you know, this one is, like you saw what the cover said, it's like zero filter, zero fucks. Excuse the language, but that's what it says. I'm just reviewing it. This is a very kind of like blunt, in your face, I don't care kind of deck. If that's not your thing, don't even bother watching it. But you can tell from the first few cards that this is like blunt honesty. And I love it. And I'm keeping it. And I might actually go and buy another 2 decks because this is who I am all day. When I don't look like Mr. Rogers' cousin. I love this deck. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I recommend everybody pick it up. It is awesome. It is a great way to clarify your readings for people that are just not getting the message. It's like, oh, in case you didn't hear it, blah. Here you go, in your face. There you go. Are we clear now? Are we clear now? I love it. 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 Whenever you use the links below, it does help the channel. If you do want to send me tarot card decks, there's an address below. If you'd like to send donations, I will use them to buy new tarot card decks. I have a list of decks that I want. If you want to send a donation with a specific deck that you'd like me to pick up, go ahead. I know there's a lot of people out there in tarot land that make their own decks. Go ahead and send it to me. I'll review it. If you want, send me a code so you can kind of see that it's coming from my channel. You know, if you want to track that. But I freaking love these cards. I'm like in love with these cards right now. You have no idea. I even like the fact that they have the unicorn in that. And they're like saying like the F the unicorn. Like, what? I just love brutal honesty. You know, like I was born in the 80s. There were no filters. The filters started with you guys, with these millennials that got like super sensitive about everything. Meanwhile, they didn't really live through any hardship. All the people that live through the hardship are the ones that have no filter and trying to maintain their freedom that they fought so hard for. And then here come the millennials. I'm offended that you use that. You're not using the right terminology. Blah, 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 blah. Stop getting offended for me. I'll get offended for myself. I don't need you getting offended for me. Leave me alone. Let me say the words I want to say without being judged. I love this deck. I love this deck. Oh my god, I love it so much. I really, really, really do. Oh my gosh. I'm so in love with this deck. You have no idea how much joy this deck is bringing me. Have you guys ever heard of Happy Bunny? It's like this little bunny that's cute AF. And it's so sarcastic. The things that are the captions under this bunny, you look at this cute little bunny and you're like, oh my god, it's so cute. And the things that it says, it's like the stuff that's on this card. You're like, what the I love those moments. Those like, are you kidding me moments? Like, I did not expect that. You just blew my entire mind. You completely mind-effed me. And And I don't know how to feel about that. I love those. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to go cook dinner now. I don't know why my camera's doing that. Like, you guys have been with me for a while. My camera's never really done that. It's like, it's not really zooming in on the letters in the way that it normally does. This is very crisp and clear. There is no blurriness, but I feel like it's blurring, I guess, with the black background and the white letters. It doesn't know what to do with it. Kind of blurs it out. Oh, there's a song. My name's Blurry Face and I don't care what you think. This is what's coming to mind when I do this. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. I was asleep, but now we're stressed out. Which is exactly what I was saying. I can't even believe this song just popped in my head. It's so funny. This is the energy that this deck is putting me in. I love this deck. I love this deck. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's so clear and honest with the right tone. Like, you don't have to question the tone. Like, are they being sarcastic? Are they being serious? No, 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 no. It's pretty clear. This deck is talking right to your face. They're not sugarcoating anything. They're not kind of like going around the topic. They're just like, brah, in your face. Wish we could turn back time. And feel free to pause the video wherever you like if you didn't see a message clearly. To the good old days, when the memories bring. When the mama's sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. I can't take it. I freaking love this. I love it, 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 I love it. In case you didn't know how much I'm in love with this deck. Sorry. There's a lot more. We're going into our fourth color, which is the final color now. I freaking love this deck. That one's pretty raw. Like, it's kind of rude. This isn't tarot, right? These are oracle cards. Yeah, oracle. Because there's like 4 different colors and then you have like 4 different symbols. This one's a lightning bolt. So I was like, is this like supposed to be related to tarot? But no, I don't think so. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. And if you never thought it was going to end, we are down to our final 2. Oh, 3. Yeah, right? It's almost like the orange one. I feel like there was maybe one missing for the orange one, because it seems like they were all odd numbers. But the orange one was pretty even. So with that said, it could be that there's a card. You know what? Let me look inside the box. It could be that there's a card missing. Hold on. Sorry. Let me see inside the deck. No, there's nothing in there. I don't know, maybe cards were stuck together and I didn't see it. Or it might be missing one, because these are mini decks, so they're not like perfect. So can I get, oh, let me shuffle. I love this deck. This deck made me so happy. Because I think life should be so simple. Say what you mean what you say. Don't sugarcoat anything. Be honest. It's a lot. There's way too much sugarcoating. And I think it's because some people are maniacal. Can I get 2 cards for the people that made it to the end of this? A message that they need to hear. I think all of these are messages that we all need to hear. 2 cards, please. I love it. I love this deck. I've been loving these decks. Like the one that like I bought my own decks and I'm happy with my decks. But the ones that this person sent me, thank you. It's like you knew who I was by watching my videos. These are freaking awesome decks. You know, or maybe it's somebody that just bought a bunch of them and these are the ones that they didn't like and then they decided to give it to me. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what's wrong. This one, this is why it was off. Right? Is not a real card. This is just like a promo card. And that's what threw off the deck. So this isn't a real card. It's a promo card. All right. So no, all the cards were there. It was just that was a promo. It's just that it looked like it could have been a card. Like if you were just reading this side, you could use it because I'll show you right now. I don't think any cards are going to come out, I'm going to be quite honest, only because I feel like they're all right and they're all good and it doesn't matter what the message is because they're just freaking awesome. Oh, no! They make me so happy. Oh my gosh. You got these 3. Move the F on, forgive, let that go. Shut your mouth and listen. Oh wow, these are very, very specific messages. Time to let go. Shame, regret, and guilt. I'm reading these backwards. Those are just BS and stop talking. So I think this is a more cookie cutter, like, and then this is more of like translation. But yeah, you see how this looks like a card? And the message is still there, don't forget it. But then you have this coupon code. I would still use this. I would use this in there. There's no more room for it in my display for tarot card readings. But thank you. I love this deck. I do. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy with this deck right now. I have no idea. So happy. So happy. Yeah. Thank you for sticking around this long, and feel free to support the channel in any way that you feel would help. Thank you so much.